Hi, Stampers. Welcome to Sandy's Stamp and Go in April. We meet here every second Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock. Tonight, we are going to be stamping with Ocean Friends, a fun set that's in the annual catalog. It's getting to be summertime. We're seeing that sunshine a bit more, so I was really excited to use this set tonight. If you would like the supplies to make two of each of these cards, you'll need to place a $35 order using the shopping link below. That will be with me. And you will get supplies to make two of each of the cards. If you place an order for $50, you'll get not only that, but you'll also get a pack of embellishments along with that. Now, you need to do that within the next week, so you have until April the 14th to get that order placed, but you might want to go ahead and do it so you don't let it slip your mind. If you just like the PDF, then you will get that in your email tomorrow morning if you're on my mailing list. And if you're not on the mailing list, it's easy to do. The link is below. Just fill that out, and by tomorrow morning, you'll be on my mailing list and you'll get that PDF. Okay, let's get started. All right, this is the set that we are going to be using, Ocean Friends Fun Set, and this is the first card that we are going to be creating tonight. So let us begin. I'm going to pull this silicone mat out so that you can see a little bit better the dies when I'm stamping on there. And this is the crab, and this is the stamp. This is the outline one, not the one that's solid. Let me hold that up so you can see it a little bit better now that I have ink on there. So the solid one is with the line. The one with the lines is what we're using, not the solid one. So we're going to hover over our crab and then press down really well. And you have your cute little crab there. And I'll lay that over to the side. And we have one more stamp to do, and that is the thanks. Now you'll notice that it says thanks so much, but we're only going to capture just the word thanks on our label here. So even though it's inking the bottom part, we're just going to stamp the thanks on there. There we go. Awesome. Now let's lay this, actually we can pump that over to the other side. Grab our dimensionals, and we'll put dimensionals on the back here. There we go. And that'll be ready to go. And also we can do the same thing with our crab. If you like Wink of Stella, you can use your wink on this little buddy here, and that will just brighten him up a bit. I'm using the body and the claws up here. I'm going to use that wink on there, and that just brightens that up a little bit. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but you'll see the sparkle when you do that. Okay, let's flip him to the back side. And also, we're going to grab a couple of dimensionals, and he's going to pop up also shortly. Okay, lay that over to the side. And we are going to grab our card base, which is thick white. And we're going to give that a little scrape with our bone folder to make it flat. And then this is the piece of cardstock that's going on top. And this has been embossed with the soft waves. Now you can use either side of that embossing. They both are pretty cool, but I am going to use the other side, this side, as my good side tonight. Okay, layer that right on your card base, just like this. And then we're going to grab the die cut of the coral. And this is done in the Peach Glimmer, which is part of the 24-26 in color designer paper. And on the back side, we are going to put a glue dot, actually a couple of glue dots. All right, because we're just going to put them down here at the bottom, and you'll figure that why in just a minute when you see what we're going to do next. All right, we're going to put about 3 down here at the bottom just to hold this nice and solid in place. And we're going to come up about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom and then just press that down. Now we have that same die cut, but we've done it in pumpkin pie. And right down here where they come together right here, we're going to snip that apart. And you can either use glue or glue dots, and I'm going to use glue dots. That way I don't have to wait for it to dry to move on, because if I try to move on quickly, then it all starts sliding around on me. So I'm going to lift this side up down here, and we're going to slide that side of the coral over here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm using glue dots again on the back side here. And I think I'll pop a couple on there just to make sure it holds nice and sturdy. And we're going to slip that under this side, just right through here. There we go. Try to, yeah, there we go. I think I need to lift, yes, I need to lift that one up too. Okay. Slide that down, and now we're pressing that in place. Now we have 3 pieces of seagrass that look like that, and that's die cut from peach pie. So I'm going to put in the large one first. Again, you can use regular glue. And we're going to slide that way down here at the bottom. There we go. And we're going to work on the left-hand one next. And that's going like this. That's going to slide in right here. And it's coming down just a little bit from that top one. And the last one is going to go over here to the right side, just like this, right, sliding right through there. Okay, there we go. Now you can see that's sticking up a bit, and now that we've got all of our parts in there, we can go ahead and anchor that down a little bit also. Any place that you see that needs anchoring, you can do that at this point. Now we have 3 of the sunny day dots, and these are just so fun. They go with the coloring and the designer paper so well that I'll show you that in a little bit. We're going to use designer paper in a little bit. Okay, and they're just fun. They're bright and sunny days. So that's pretty cool. All right, we are going to grab our thanks, take off our toppers from the back, and slide that about right here. And then we're going to grab our crab, and we're going to angle that crab just a little bit about right there and press down. And then your card is ready for sending. As I mentioned before, if you want to get these supplies, you'll need to place your order within about a week and use the shopping link below. Or if you shop with me routinely, you know how to get there. If you like this, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. All right, let's move this one over and start with card number 2, which looks like this. And we're going to be using our lobster this time. Let's grab that lobster and the die cut. So, and this lobster is the one that has the lines, not the solid lobster. Okay, we're going to ink that up. And we're going to hover over the die cut and press. Okay, looking good. Let's we'll leave that open. We have one more thing to do, but I'm going to grab my dark Calypso Coral blend, and just on some of the major parts here, we're just going to give it a little bit of highlighting. So you can see we're doing the head and the body a little bit here, the tail. There we go. Let me turn it this way. It's easier that way. And a little bit down here on the fan part. Okay, now you don't have to cover the whole thing, just a few swipes for highlighting. And again, if you like Wink of Stella, you can go ahead and add some wink to that too, if you'd like to. All right, we're going to grab the dovetailed label, and we're going to use the thanks so much that we used on the first card. Looks like this. And we're going to stamp it over to the right-hand side. Okay, you'll see why in a second. Nice. Flip that to the back side, and we're going to add a couple of dimensionals back there. It's long, so I'm going to use about 3. Okay, just like that. All right, let's lay that over to the side. We're done with our ink for the moment, so let's get that out of the way. And we're going to grab our card base and the rest of our supplies. Now your card base opens at the bottom, and we have a piece that also was put through the soft waves. This time it's just a partial piece, so we're just going to add some dots of glue here. If you have trouble keeping your hands out of the glue, use the dots. That dot method really helps you keep your fingers clean from glue. So we're coming over about an inch from the left-hand side, just like that. And we're going to grab the piece that's cut from, this is from the festive glimmer paper that came out in the holiday mini. And we are going to use glue dots to hold that in again. Okay, just like we did on the first card. There we go. Now we're going to center that on this Coastal Cabana piece about right there. Press down. You also have a piece from the Lemon Lime Twist. And again, right there where they come together, we're going to snip that. And if you want, you can use glue, or if you want to use glue dots, you can use glue dots. I think I can get away with using glue on this one. Let's see. Yes, I think that's going to work fine. Let me see on the other side if I don't hit one of those dimensional. Oh, perfect. That's good. So I'm going to use glue, and I won't be messing around in that area. Now, I know it worked the first time, so let's try this. There we go. Nice. Very good, very good. Now, let's go ahead and put on our thanks and take off the toppers of our dimensionals there. And this is going to go across the bottom. We're coming up about a 1/4 inch from the bottom. And then we're going to do two things. We're going to flip our lobster over to the back side. On the tail, I'm putting a glue dot. On the upper body, I'm putting a dimensional. There we go. So that when I flip it back to the right side, it's going to hit our label. The tail will hit our label, and the body will be popped up, so it's kind of even like that. Awesome. Now we have 3 small starfish, die cut from, they sticking to me, die cut from gold foil. And I am going to use glue dots for this, and you can use regular glue if you desire. One of them is going about right here, and you can pop these wherever you feel they look good on your card. One of them is going up here, and we have one more, and that is going to go right down here. Awesome. Now we're also going to use the sunny day dots on this one. We're using the green ones this time. One here, one up higher, and one a little bit lower right here. And your card is ready for sending. I hope you're enjoying these. If you are, please come back and meet with us every second Tuesday of the month. And I also offer a Zoom classes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My schedule is on my blog, sandylovesstamping.com, and it's under the events tab. The schedule is updated every Monday before noon. And if you're on my email list, you'll also get an updated schedule on Mondays. Okay, awesome. All right, this is our last card. This is your easy card. And this is some of that designer paper that I was telling you about that coordinates with this stamp set. It's called Friends of the Ocean, and the stamp set's called Ocean Friends. So easy to remember. Let us begin. So we need to grab back our ink, and we need to grab our crab. And this is what our crab looks like. We're using the same outline one. We're going to, we have 2 die cuts for this card. Hover over your die cut and then stamp. And we'll do the same one, the same way here. Hover and stamp. And again, if you like Wink of Stella, this is a good time to use that. And I used it on the bodies and the little pinchers up here, the claws. And just I didn't go out for the little legs there. All right. But you can if you like. There you go. So we are using the Hello Friends. And this is the label. Let me bring back the silicone mat so it's not white on white. You can see that. All right. And we ink that up with black ink. And we're going to press and rock slightly to get the top and bottom of all of those letters. Now we're going to flip that to the back side. And we're going to use a couple of dimensionals back there. And we'll set that over to the side. And also, let's get rid of this. We're going to flip our crabs to the back side. And we're going to put a couple of dimensionals back there also. Okay, all our parts are ready to go. And we're going to grab our card base, which is a Melon Mambo. Opens on the right-hand side. Give that a little scrape to make it flat. Turn our Coastal Cabana layer over to the back side. Add some dots of glue. And we're going to come on the front of our card, leaving about 1/8 of an inch showing all the way around. Now we're going to use the designer paper next. Look at the other side. Isn't that wild and crazy? This is a really fun set of designer paper. All right, we're going to center that over the cabana, leaving about 1/16 of an inch, showing all the way around here. Okay, now we have 2 pieces of coral, and these are cut from the Summer Splash glimmer paper. That's part of the 2024 to 2026 in color glimmer paper. What a mouthful, huh? All right, so we're putting some glue dots back here on the back side of our coral. So I usually put one at the bottom and then grab a couple more of the spaces where we have lots of room to add a glue dot. You can use regular glue. Don't forget, you can do that. All right, now this top one is going to go right up here. We're going to kind of place it real close to the top and to the side there and press down. This one we're going to put upside down, and that one's going to come down here so that they do cross over slightly, okay? All right, the next piece that we're going to pop on there is our Hello Friend greeting. Take off the toppers there, and that's going to go right here in the middle, coming over pretty far to this right-hand side. We're going to take off the toppers of one of our crabs, and that crab is going to go right up here. And we'll take our toppers off of the second crab. And this little guy is going to be down here, coming up from the bottom. Now, we're also going to use the Sunny Day dots again. They are just so fun. You don't want to not use them. So one down here, one's going right up here at the top, and the other one over here at the side. And then your card is ready for sending. I hope that you had fun with us tonight. If you did, join us in May, the second Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Take care.